Hello and happy new year to everyone out there. I hope 2021 is a much better year for flying, health, and for just life in general for everybody out there. So because this is the start of a new year, I thought I'd make a hopefully a quick video just summing things up for how it's gone for me. Firstly, I really want to say thank you for absolutely everyone who's watched the video, liked the video, subscribed, shared. If you've done any of those things, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I'm probably going to mention later in the video about what my journey's been like, but what I first wanted to just say was thank you all. I'm not stopping, don't worry, or it's nothing like that. In fact, quite the opposite. I've got a few ideas in my head that I'm hoping to put forward, and hopefully me putting them on video will sort of force me to actually have to go ahead and do them. So let's start with my technical videos. They're going to be carrying on as normal. If you have any thoughts or ideas, please leave a comment or get in contact with me via my website, and I'll see what I can do about sorting out a video for that. I've got a list of topics already that I'm going to cover, and thank you for the guys that have put suggestions in already. So they will continue for as long as I have stuff to talk about. They will continue. With regards to that, what I'm also planning to do is for all my videos, I'm planning on putting a page on my website. Now, this may take time and they're not going to be as comprehensive of some of the things that I've already got up there. Some of my really early videos, I actually had it on the website first and then took it off of there to do videos with. So a lot of those things, they have like cool things where you can put your starting logical switch and special function numbers and it will reorder the numbers for you. I probably won't be able to do that just because of just keeping on top of things. That stuff all takes time and it needs individual programming. So it'll be a much more simplified version, but it will also be more up to date. One thing I'm quite happy to admit is sometimes I'm wrong and sometimes things change. So you may have noticed I have two videos on the distance from home VTX changing. With that one, it's probably a bad example because it wasn't really wrong. It was just that it was a better way of doing it that came about. So the first video, we were actually taking the distance from home and the altitude and adding them together to get you a combined distance. With INAV 2.6, I actually requested that a 3D distance was added as a variable, and that was. So the new video came out where it's using Pythagoras theorem to actually get a 3D distance. I'll put a link up in the corner, so if you wanted to watch that video, you can. But there will be a follow-up video to that, which we're going to add some safety checking for making sure you've got enough satellites, and also an override switch. So if you did fly behind things, you can flick a switch, override it to full power, and if you flick the switch back again, it will go back to the range assisted mode. So this will all be updated on a single web page on the site. So the site will always have the most up-to-date as soon as I've updated it after doing the video. So that's why I want to keep it on the website as well. So we'll obviously go back through old videos and say, here's the web page for this video. So if you go to that link, it should have the most up-to-date version. So as another example of this, back in May, I've made a video on setting up a pan and tilt system, which does work and works fine. But I've been setting one up for my Ranger 2000 and I've actually come across a better way of doing it. So I've recorded that video and I'll be putting that up pretty soon. I just need to get around to edit it, and other videos sort of took priority. So that would also be updated on the website. So that's my plan with the technical videos. What you may have noticed is I've done a couple of reviews on my channel. And so far, other than for the Razor, which is there, I've bought everything out of my own money. The Razor, Banggood sent me the kit. I bought everything else like the motors, the servos to go in the kit. But yeah, nevertheless, Banggood sent me the kit. And I'd like to carry on doing reviews into 2021. But I just wanted to make everything really transparent for you guys. So if I do a review, no matter whether I've bought it or whether it's been sent to me, I will be completely honest. You may have seen in the Razer video, yeah, it's my first review for a product I've not paid for, and I'm listing bad things with it, and that's the way I intend to go. If someone approaches me and says, "Would you like to review this?" the first thing I say to them is, "Yes, but I'm going to be completely honest in the review. If you're not happy with that, don't send me the product." So that's one thing I just wanted to point out. If I am doing a review where it's been bought by someone else, in the video thumbnail I'll actually put who supplied it. I'll tick the little box to say that it's a paid promotion on YouTube, and I'll most likely mention it in the video itself as well. If not, and I forget to say it, I'll put it in a little subtitle bit in the video. So I just want to be completely transparent and honest with you guys on that. As I say, most things, if I don't mention it, I've bought it myself. But if I have put the little box and all that sort of stuff, then it has been sent to me for review. But I will 100% give an honest opinion on the product. If you're watching this sort of as it comes out, there's another video coming out in half an hour, which is the build overview for the Razer. And in there, I show quite a few problems with the kit version, and I'm not going to shy away from that. I will, if there are problems, I will say there's problems. I'm not going to be like some other reviewers who, even with problems, they try to give excuses for them. So yeah, I just wanted to get that out there. I hopefully will be doing more reviews. I know I've got a couple of flight controllers that I'll be reviewing fairly soon, but I will be just giving a complete honest opinion on them. So right, moving forward, I suppose it's still technically part of the reviews, but it's about my area here. You may be able to tell from the video, I've really not got a lot of space. So this is an A3 size cutting mat, and this at the moment is my camera for doing the overhead. And you'll also see in that Razer build video that I don't really get a lot on screen all the time. I've tried to do it so that all the important stuff is on screen. I believe that was fine. It's just the control throws or the control surface movements, but I did my best with this video. So going forward, what I'm actually looking to do is bring this whole bench forward by probably that much. Resituate the camera over here somewhere. All this stuff can go somewhere else, so I have a lot more room. The camera will be higher up so I can fit more on screen, so we can get better visuals. So I'm also looking at one of my pet hates with my videos is the inconsistency of the sound. So I've got myself a clip-on mic coming, because I know just from editing the videos myself, I know I'll be talking to camera, I'm this far away from the mic. When I turn to the bench, I'm a different distance away. There's bits that are quiet, bits that are loud, so I'm trying to get all that sorted out, and getting the videos technically better. Same with lighting, I'm going to sort this one out. This is on the lowest power setting at the moment and it's too bright, so I'll be getting a diffuser which will hopefully eliminate this shadow as well. So I'm trying to improve the channel as I go, but also trying to make it so that it's more important that the videos are good for you guys. So that's what I'm aiming to do. Right, so with regards to other content, so I've covered the technical stuff like the OpenTX, the iNav stuff. All that's not going to change, that's going to carry on. The reviews I've covered, that I hope to do more. Even if it's me buying stuff, if I buy something for a model, and I'll stick a video up about it. The other thing I want to get back into is reviewing servos, because I did get a lot of positive feedback about this. I've made 2 videos where I did one which was okay. I did a second one which had a much sort of better testing methodology, but I'm looking to go one step further than that and get a really nice testing facility for servos. Again, at the moment, I'm probably just going to be doing servos that I've got here, and the tests are more going to be for comparing to the same servos in the same sort of category. So what I plan on doing, I'm going to continue with the weight pool so that the kilograms that the servos can pull at a centimeter. I'm going to try and improve the centering. So actually, Henrik came up with a great idea of putting a laser pointer on the servo arm itself, aim it somewhere at the wall. So I'll probably aim at a dot there so I can get it filmed, and then move the servo backwards and forwards and see how well centered the dot is where it originally started. So that will be included now, and it'll be a nice distance as well, so we can get some accurate sort of ideas. I'm also going to be building, I'm going to be laser cutting out a plate with like a protractor on it, so you get the degrees that it's moving. And at 60 degrees, I'm actually going to put a laser speed trap so we can try and measure the speeds of the servos as well. And also current draw, which someone put a comment up on the video quite recently that they think the current sensors might not be correct. So I'll make sure that's 100% correct going forward, so we can get a really good idea of the servos. And I'm also looking to possibly get some sort of routine going where I'll hook up a servo, use something like an ESP32 to just move the servo up and down constantly for 24 hours, and we'll put an appropriate weight on it. I've seen all these tests where they're putting, you know, stupid amounts, like 20 kilograms on a 9-gram servo. You're never going to use that. So we'll make it realistic. Maybe we'll put a 1 kilogram weight on a 9-gram servo and get that going for 24 hours, see how it does. I'll look at the specs on the box, which does give you maximum weights. We'd also have done our pulling weight so we can see what it can pull. But, you know, a kilogram is plenty enough for testing if that's going 24 hours with a 9-gram servo. So the servo testing I do want to get done quite soon. I'll be learning to program an ESP32 while I do it, so it might take a little bit of time, but it is something that's coming, and I'm sure a lot of you would be interested in actually seeing the results for real world servo testing. So now that's all like the stuff people might find interesting out of the way. I'm just want to have a little thank you blab about my experiences and my channel in general. So if you don't know, about a year ago, or actually 365 days ago according to YouTube, I had about 115 subscribers, and I was just using the channel for putting up little flight videos and the odd tutorial. It wasn't really anything I was pursuing or actively doing. It was just, I had my channel, and when I got to 100 subscribers, I was ecstatic because I could actually set up a URL, and it was yeah, I was really happy about that. And a year ago, I would never imagine I would be where I am now. So I really want to thank you guys for making this all happen. So one good thing that's come out of COVID is during the lockdown, I thought, why not give it a go? Why not do some technical videos and, you know, see what happens? So that's what I did. I didn't start doing the YouTube channel as a sort of proper channel, if you like, until about April this year, or last year now. It is New Year's Day today. So yeah, I started the channel, you know, properly in about April. Might have been March, but I'm going for early April. So the growth since then has been phenomenal, and I really thank you guys for it. It's I'm just looking at the stats now, and it's like greater than 999% increase on subscribers, and all that is down to you guys. So thank you. And also, I just really want to thank you guys for the support and comments you've given me. I've received very few comments that are just like, "You're crap, stop doing it," or "We don't agree with what you're doing." Most of it has been extremely positive, and yeah, people that, oh, what is it? They say, "How is your channel so small?" And you got the best small channel, and yeah, I'm blabbering, but yeah, thank you. I really don't expect that. I you know, I understand I'm a small fish, but I'm just really trying to help people out. And if my videos do that, which from the comments, or yeah, pretty much most of the comments, and I've got a very high like to dislike ratio on my videos, which, you know, seeing that sort of stuff just makes me realize how you guys are actually finding it useful and I'm making some sort of little difference. So thank you very much. But yeah, going forward, I mean, where would I like to be this time next year? I mean, there's no way on this earth I don't think that I'll get the same sort of growth that I did this year. That would have put me at something like 10,000 subscribers, which I really, really doubt. But I don't know. If I can get to another 1,000, yeah, I'd just see that as a steady progression. But as I say, as long as it's helping people, that's all. That's what really matters. So I'm going to wrap up now because I'm just blabbering. But I just want to say thank you, everyone. If you know, if you're thinking about starting a channel, just go for it. You People will support you if you sort of make the content relevant and deep. I don't want to sound like a douchebag. But yeah, if you make things that will help people, it seems like good things will happen. So thank you all very, very much. And I know in a lot of places, we haven't been able to fly as much the last year as we have before. So I'm really hoping that changes this year. Christ, I'm not used to it yet. But I'm really hoping and looking forward to getting out and actually flying like I stole it this year. Hopefully we can all do that, and hopefully we can all stay safe. So thank you if you've watched this far, thank you all very much. I do have the Razer build overview out soon. So if you're thinking about getting a Razer, I would, especially the kit version, I would recommend watching it because it may make you think about getting the PNP instead. There are a few gotchas. If you've been building models for a while and you're not afraid to use a Dremel, then you'll be fine. But if you are new, the PNP would be a much better choice. So you may find that video useful, which is at the end of the day all I'm trying to do. But I'm blabbing again. See ya.